Welcome back to Living 808. If you're looking to remodel, renovate, or upgrade any part of your house, then you'll likely be working with a contractor. So Kelly went out with We Buy Houses Hawaii to learn some tips on how to best work with contractors.
I'm here with Daniel Kong of We Buy Houses Hawaii, and we're in one of the houses that he bought in Manoa, and we're talking all about renovations. Now, Daniel, with your company, of course, you guys do a lot of the renovations. Let's talk about tips for homeowners and those that are potentially thinking about doing some work. What do you suggest?
You know, so it's true, like as our name implies, We Buy Houses Hawaii. We do buy a lot of houses and we do a lot of renovations. And I think as a new homeowner or as a homeowner, a lot of times you don't know where to start with when you're trying to do your renovations, how to work with contractors. And so we have some experience with that, and we like to kind of share with like the homeowners to make them have like a good experience. And so number one, I think, is you want to have multiple bids on the project that you're doing. And so it's very important to not just go with the first contractor that comes across your plate. Check reviews, kind of see, scope them out, but actually have like 3 different contractors come out to your site and bid your project for you. And so you got to remember that the cheapest price is not always the best price, but at the same time, you want to feel like it's you're getting a good deal and that you can work with a person who you're going to be working with. And so, are they good to communicate with? What kind of work have they done in the past? What are they, when they walk your site with you, are they knowledgeable? Do they kind of sound like they know what they're doing? Like, what kind of work have they done in the past for with other projects?
Yeah, that makes sense. And I feel like especially hearing reviews and testimonials because the lowest price isn't necessarily the best, but neither is the highest in some cases either. So that's a good tip. All right, what about number 2?
Number 2 is I think you always want to pay your contractors in draws. I think this is a common mistake a lot of homeowners make where they get a quote or a bid and they give the full amount on the first day of the project. And so let's say, for instance, your kitchen costs $20,000 to remodel. You don't want to give the full $20,000 on day 1. Maybe you want to give $2,000 on day 1, and then after some work is finished, you give the next $5,000. After another milestone is hit, you give another $5,000, etc., and so on and so on. And so the reason why you want to do this is because number 1, it protects you as a homeowner because you're only paying for work that's already been completed. And then number 2 is it kind of keeps your contractors hungry to continue to show up to your job site. So sometimes when they've already get paid, they might get a little bit lazy or they're less incentivized to come and show up and to give their best effort. And so just kind of paying them after work is done in segments will kind of make your project go a lot smoother. So.
Yeah, I think that's a really good tip. And I think even with something like that, it's a good tip even going back to number 1 because if they are flexible with how you set up your payments, that's probably a good sign of a good contractor as well.
Great point.
Okay, and what about number 3?
And then the last thing I think is just take care of your contractors. And so let's say they finish the work on Friday, pay them on Friday. Don't wait till Monday or a week later for them to get paid. Right. If you've got ACs in your house, make it a nice place for them to work. Or if there's cold drinks in your fridge, it's always a bonus. Or every so often, if you want to drop in a plate lunch or some manapu for the guys, it's always helpful. And I think when guys are happy, excited to come to work, it makes a better work environment. The work is cleaner, the guys are working harder, and there's a better product at the very end. And people like to be appreciated, So I think you always want to have a good relationship with your contractors, making sure that they're doing their best and you're doing your best to support them.
Right, definitely. Okay, so good tip. Make sure they're fed and not thirsty. I feel like that's how I am too. As long as I have food and drinks, I'm happy too. Oh my gosh. And okay, so awesome tips, of course. So if you are looking to potentially renovate or remodel, make sure you keep all of those in mind. But let's talk about We Buy Houses Hawaii. For those who don't know, tell us about your company.
Yeah, sure. So as our name implies, We Buy Houses Hawaii. We buy a lot of houses, and the kind of houses we like to buy are the rundown ones, the ones that need a lot of work, or maybe they need some fixing up. And so we like to take these houses that nobody's living in or they're having some problems, issues with it, put in some love, bring our contractors in to fix them up, and then put them back on the market for a nice local family to come and live in afterwards.
I love that. Okay, and for those who want to get in touch with you, find more information, where do we go?
You can visit us at our website at webuyhouseshawaii.com. Feel free to browse around our site, learn more about us, and reach out anytime. We're free for a consultation or a chat or just to help you solve any kind of problems that you're having as a homeowner.
Perfect. And we'll have a link to Daniel's website on our website at kh12.com. But thank you so much for having us out here. This home, by the way, looks beautiful.
Thank you very much.
I might need to move to Manoa soon.
Let me know.
All right, I will. Thank you.
He's got your back.
They do. And he always has such great tips. I mean, the way that they renovate, remodel homes, it's so beautifully done. So, of course, they work with so many contractors, so great to get the tips from the experts themselves.
Yeah, and I've talked to him a couple times before, too, and it's not like they're trying to up the prices of the houses. They're trying to get some houses that wouldn't normally be on the market back on the market. So they fix them up, they put them back on the market. It's not just sitting there rotting away. So I like the work that they're doing. I really do.
And a lot of them are like houses that were like more like hoarders, right? That
Yeah.
they had to do a lot of cleaning
Yeah.
out. I believe that was one that was like the one that we were at. That property really cool too. It's not on the market just yet, but the land square footage, it has like a stream in the back, and then there's property even behind it. I was like,
man, yeah.
I was like
Wouldn't you
envisioning
want-
like,
yeah.
what could I do with this? I'll like build a bridge. You could even do like a second home over there, maybe a pool, maybe. And I was like, wait, this isn't my house, okay?
But it could be.
But it could be.
and it could be yours too.
Yeah, all right. So make sure you check them out again when it comes to buying or selling your home, or of course, if you do want any more
Renovating.
tips, yeah, we have a lot of great segments with them on our website at KHON2.com.